Hi Libra, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for October 2018. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Libra Sun, Libra Ascendant, and Libra Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Libra, now on to your October 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. And happy birthday and happy solar return to the Libras out there. And the first card you have here, Libra, is the 5 of Rods. And the 5 of Rods to me is a card that's symbolic of an internal struggle going on in you, or it could be struggling with coworkers, family members, or any groups of people in any clubs, organizations, or groups you may belong to. I feel like there's something you don't feel like listening to. And I feel I'm getting like gossip and things flying around you that I get like you don't feel like listening to it. And I see you wanting there to be peace and contentment, but for some reason, Libra, you're feeling like there's not. And I'm not sure whether this is coworkers or family members yet, but I'm getting like you definitely want there to be peace and contentment, but for some reason there is not. That is not happening. You may be watching something before your eyes fall apart. There could even be blistering accusations that go on. Now, the thing is, Libra, I don't necessarily feel like these are directed at you. They could be, but I feel more like you're witnessing other people doing this. So it could be happening at your job. It could be happening in your family. I don't feel it's directly pointed at you. Some people want things done one way. Some people want things done another way. Some people in this situation feel like they did everything that was right. Some people are looking at it in the situation like it's not. Keep in mind, this could have actually happened in September or a year ago, because a lot of times with psychic predictions, things, even in private readings, not just here on YouTube, things that are predicted may have happened a year ago, and stuff I'm predicting right now may happen a year from now. So it's always good to listen to a year ago if you have the time to listen to that. And I get like he said, she said. I also pick up like somebody flipping out about something, like getting mad and like, no, that's not true. And why did you do this? Or maybe even accusations of like somebody taking something or taking advantage of a situation. All swirls around here with this 5 of Rods card. I feel like you need some kind of break or getaway from this situation, and like you either can't listen to it or can't do it anymore. You don't want to, you want to get away from it. You want to distance yourself or take a break or not get involved in the mix of it. There's also stuff to do with telling lies, spreading rumors. That stuff all comes up here in the mix of this situation. Yeah, lots of lashing out, people getting on each other's nerves, and people getting under each other's skin. And when I ask my guides if this is work or family, they're telling me it's both. It could be happening in both parts of your life, or for some Libras it's at work. For some Libras, it's in a family situation. That's really the crux of it here. You have the 6 of Pentacles next, and this is the balance of give and take. It could be you giving money generously and freely to others, charitably to others. It could be you receiving generosity and charity from someone. It could also be receiving money from banks, loans, grants, financial institutions, insurance payouts, the government. Some of you may have lost some money in some kind of an investment that was made. It could have been a stock. It could have been in, I don't know, a piece of property that got ruined. And you may be feeling disappointed about that. So there could have been some kind of loss of an investment that you're having a difficult time or not happy about it. And if it didn't happen to you, it could have happened to your love partner or someone else close to you. I do see some of you Libras receiving financial payment for something that was damaged. It could have been to do with, Hurricane Florence, or one of the other many hurricanes that were spinning around, or some other storm or flood. So it could be actually an insurance payout for some of you, because I do pick that up, that some of you are receiving money from something like insurance for something that got damaged. Some of you Libras may actually be paying off some kind of lien or big balance that was against a personal property, or it could be personal property or a property like a home, land, or it could have been for personal property like a boat, a car. So paying off any kind of lien or loan is likely for some of you Libras. For some of you, it may take you a while to sort out something that comes your way that has to do with paperwork, and it could be to do with insurance, or it could be something that's happening on the computer. You may have like calculations or decoding of something. I see some of you doing that also. Some of you that have kids or grandkids, you may be helping them out by helping them pay for something, pay for their college, pay for a wedding, pay for a car, or helping pay for a down payment on a house. You may be helping somebody you're very close to. Like I said, I feel like this would be really somebody that's more like a grandchild or a child. So the next card you have here, Libra, is the Page of Pentacles. And this is an earth sign person, would be either a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be you, Libra, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an earth sign. Pages can bring in messages, and this page would be bringing in messages about money. It could also be someone that's a child to you because it's a page, or it could be an adult that's either young at heart or behaves immaturely. I feel like you're going to find some things out about this page. They may have had some secrets or some things that were buried quite deep that they didn't let you know about, or they didn't want you to find out about. In some cases, I feel this Page of Pentacles is struggling with something and having difficulty getting by. They may be having problems with other people. It could be bullying. It could also be struggling, like maybe there's some kind of manipulation going on around them, or coercion, and they're struggling in that regard. I also pick up, like, to me, it really feels like emotionally struggling for some of you who know this Page of Pentacles. They also could be coming to you and asking you to help them out of a jam. They may be asking you for money. They may be saying, you know what, I need a loan, I got to pay off my car, or I need money, I got to pay my rent, or like, I feel like for some of you, they are asking you for some kind of money. I feel that some of you Libras may be in question of them and have a hard time believing them, or wondering what the heck is up with them, or all of the above mixed together, because I see you in, like, you want to help them, but you don't really want to. You want to know what's going on with them. You're not sure they're telling you the whole story. Maybe they may even be looking a little different than they used to. You might suspect they're on drugs, or they're drinking too much, or maybe they changed their appearance so they're looking different than they used to. Because I see you looking at them like, to you, they may be looking different. I feel some of you may actually be very worried about this Page of Pentacles because you may feel like they're spending too much time alone. And you could be worried about that also. I feel like they're in some kind of turmoil. They maybe want to be respected and thought well of. They may also be looking for some kind of nurturing. But the weird thing is, I feel that this Page of Pentacles may be resisting that, or not being open and honest about that's what they want. Or like I said, they could even be going through some kind of depression or battling some kind of addiction of some sort. So I see you having a lot of concerns, like you want to help them, but you have all these questions about like what is really going on with them, what is up with them. So I see that for some of you about this Page of Pentacles. The next card you have here, Libra, is the Death card, and this is transformation, something ending so something new can begin. Sometimes this card does come up if somebody is going to pass away, not meaning you, but somebody else, or it could have already happened. There could have been a death that occurred. But a lot of times this is transformation. Some kind of situation could be ending. So some new person or new situation can enter this story here. I feel like you've done a lot of soul searching, and I feel that you've had to let go of a lot of things. It could be people in your life that passed away. It could be possessions that you just were too bogged down with material things and you needed to let them go. It could also be feeling too cluttered and bogged down and weighed down by emotions, that you've had too much emotional stress and traumas and problems and upsetment and worriment, and that you need to let go of that, or you have been letting go of it because you need to have this transformation. Your life needs to transform. If you gave up prayer or your religion that maybe you were raised with, I feel like you're going to start to get back to that. You may start praying more on a regular basis. You may find yourself becoming more spiritual or more religious. I get that kind of energy around you. And it may only be strong in October. This may be something that's transitory, but I do pick up and it may be because you got some worriment about, look, you had this struggle card. I feel like it was family or some of you work. And then clearly you've got some issues or worriment about this page. Although, like I said, whenever the people cards come up, I always say this in the readings, they're the most difficult to read in a general reading because they can mean so many different people. They're not going to be, there's too many Libras watching for this to be just one person in particular. I feel like you're having this like new dawn where you have to figure out your next steps and your next move. Doesn't mean you're going to do it in October to make this new step or move, but I feel like you have to start thinking about it, or you will be considering it. Maybe that next move is going to be you want to leave where you're living and move to downsize and move to someplace smaller. Or maybe you're in a school that you thought you were really going to like, but you don't really like it, and so you want to drop out and go to a different school. Or the place that you're living, like maybe you don't like your roommates or your spouse or somebody you're connected with or in a relationship, and you feel like, it's not healthy for me anymore, I want to leave. So you may not be doing the leaving in the month of October, but you may be really putting a lot of mental energy into thinking about it and figuring out what the new dawn is for you. If you seek out anybody that does mediumship, I feel that you will have fascinating conversations with people that have died. So it would be wise for you, if you want to receive messages from deceased loved ones, to consult a medium. It may be because of Halloween, when the veil is the thinnest on the 31st of October. It is one of the peak times of the year to communicate with deceased loved ones. And if you're a psychic, a medium channel yourself, you may, or not, you don't even have to be. You may just receive messages from a deceased loved one or from some deceased family members or loved ones in the month of October. That is being mentioned here. So your last card here of the reading for October 2018, Libra, is the Empress card. And the Empress card is a card that symbolizes a maternal figure that's either crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, and protecting you. And it could be in the living. This could be a maternal figure in the living. This could be a mother, a grandmother, a great-grandmother, or someone like a mother figure to you. You could be the Empress, where you are creating something. The Empress can also mean the birth of something, the birth of a child, a project, a plan, or an idea. I do feel that some of you Libras are going to find out that someone that is around you is going to be pregnant and have a child. I feel like you're going to get the news of it. And if you don't get the news of it in October, I feel you're going to hear about it in November. Doesn't mean the child is born. For some of you, you just are going to hear it's coming. It's going to happen. I do see you spending a lot of time like dreaming, wishing, and hoping that certain circumstances going on either in your own life or in those close to you would change. Like you're hoping and praying and wishing for change. Like I said, either in your own life or in someone close to you. I do see a special bond being formed with you and someone that I feel you're going to be spending time with. And this could be a great friend to you. It could be a new love partner to you. It could even be somebody you already know and you're related to, but you have a special bond that forms with them. Because I see you spending time doing things with someone that would either be a friend or a relative or a love relation, like a love. It could be a love partner. But I'm seeing you actively going out and doing things. You could be bike riding. You could be going surfing, sailing, anything to do with like taking trips or, you know, going to antique stores and flea markets or, you know, just in the United States, it's the fall season. So you could be spending time like going to like orchards, apple picking, pumpkin picking, hay rides, like that kind of thing can go on in the fall season here in the US. So you might be doing those kind of activities. But I see you, some of you are going to be spending time with someone. You don't, not necessarily doing that, but having a close bond with somebody you're going to actually be active with and spend time doing things with them. Any of you that are on some kind of medication, or someone close to you that's on medication, there may be some kind of adjustment made where maybe you need a higher dose or a lower dose, or whatever they're giving you isn't the right kind of medicine for you, and now it needs to change into a different type of medication entirely. So medication changes and adjustments also come up around you in the month of October. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube, and my videos are also on Real.video. If you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal and give you additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for the month of October 2018, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the description area, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for October 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu. It should be the top video series listed at the page, at the top of the page. Click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, you can, if you're interested in getting predictions and messages about love and romance, you can get my Love and Romance Psychic Tarot reading for couples and singles for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase by clicking on the other link below this video. And those videos are also available on my website videos page. You just look for those love readings, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. In those videos, they're pretty long. They're about 24 minutes long each. I pulled 3 cards from the Taramuka Tarot deck for the coupled people of your sign. And I pulled 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck for the single people of your sign. Also, if you want to get additional messages and predictions that I don't give here on YouTube, that you can only see on Facebook or now on Instagram, you can follow me there and check those out. And that is at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and at The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. So I hope you have an outstanding month of October, Libra, and happy birthday. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.